and something I've been extremely excited for the last 2 weeks. Top 5.
Don't fuck it up this time, Corey.
I'm not gonna fuck it up.
Are you good? Hold on. Before we go any further, let me see your notes.
I got it numbered.
Let me see. Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you have a number? All right. I'll trust you. If you mess this one up, you're done.
I'm not done.
You're done.
Are you ready for number 5?
Give me your number 5.
Jeremiah Masoli.
Nice.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
He got us to the first Rose Bowl in 90 years.
Is that my boy Masoli?
Is he cooking ravioli?
Oh, he's cooking ravioli.
Yeah, he's cooking something up in the CFL.
Yeah, good. I love me some Masoli. I wish he could have not stolen the laptop, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But no, he had a phenomenal 2 years.
Yep.
2 years at Oregon. Yeah, it's fine.
Yep.
Good
took us to the Rose Bowl against Ohio State. Didn't win it, but took us there.
No, first Rose Bowl in a long time.
Beat Oregon State, trucked that OSU player.
And the other OSU, Oklahoma State. In the Holiday Bowl before.
Yep, won us the Holiday Bowl. Who's your number 5?
Bobby A. Bear. Justin Herbert is my 5, and he barely made my top 5. Barely.
I'll be honest, I don't have Herbert in my top 5 or my honorable mentions yet.
Wow, all right.
Because I don't think his career's done, so I got a grade. I did not put any current Duck, obviously, on here because I don't know what they've accomplished yet. I don't know what they finished. Aber could win us a championship and maybe jump to number 1.
So you're going. He could win Oregon and Natty, and he is staying 5 for me.
Wow.
I didn't go off. So when I told you this was the top 5, I didn't give you any criteria.
Right.
Except I guess I told you no necessarily backups. We're going starters. But I'm not going off stats.
Right.
I'm basically going off my personal interaction. With the player.
Same.
Because by stats he would be a little bit higher.
Right.
But yeah, no, I'm just going off of
personal fanfare for the player.
Yeah. So all right. So yeah, I got Herbert. Who's your 4?
Joey Harrington.
Twinsies. He's my 4 too.
Yeah. We both grew up in the same time span, watching Joey Harrington, comeback kid, building the Oregon program that we all know and love today.
Mm-hmm.
He was the catalyst. Without Joey Harrington, Oregon as we know it today doesn't exist.
No, and I sat next to him on an airplane to Reno one time for a basketball tournament.
Oh, that had to have been fun.
Yeah, it was fun. He's my 4. He's my number 4 too.
You want to go your number 3 then, and I'll go my number 3?
No, give me your 3.
DT.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain as long as he's in the top 5. You know how much I love Darren Thomas.
DT being the guy that won us our first Rose Bowl in 95 years, taking us there, beating Wisconsin, the way he beat Wisconsin, he deserves to be in your top 3.
Yeah.
And every little bit of credit goes to him building this program as well.
Yeah, no, Darren Thomas was the linchpin for the Chip Kelly era. When you say Chip Kelly, I think Darren Thomas, LaMichael James, DeAnthony Thomas.
Absolutely.
Those 3 players. But yeah, DT was just amazing. My number 3, I'm going with another initials.
Yeah.
VA. Vernon Adams. One and done.
Yeah.
And it was enough. And it's not stats.
Yeah.
He had great stats. He got hurt and cost us the Alamo Bowl that year.
And the Michigan State game.
Well, that was because his fucking punk ass former teammate from Eastern Washington broke his finger in the first game. That was one of my main complaints about the Helfrich era. Is Helfrich didn't know when to pull his players.
Yeah.
Chip would pull them immediately. There'd be times LaMichael and DT wouldn't play the whole second half. If that's what you need to do to keep your players healthy, that's what you fucking do.
And the stats.
Yeah, and Helfrich left him in, and I was at that game. And it was a cheap fucking shot. The kid got tossed and was taunting the crowd. And I remember his coach sprinting. I've never seen a coach run so fast. Sprinting down the sidelines and grabbing him by the shoulder pads, being like, "What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
you're gonna cheap shot one of your former teammates and then taunt the crowd because you got tossed. Like, no, fuck you, kid."
Right.
So yeah, no. I met Vernon many times in his 1 year at Oregon and just couldn't be a nicer guy.
I'm sure he's a decent person.
No, he's a phenomenal human being, and just big play. Big play VA. Yeah, it's exactly. He just
has it. He has the it.
Yeah, he just has that it that he was the last. He's the last Oregon quarterback to have it.
Look at Arizona State in the year that he was here.
Yeah.
A game we had no business winning. Right? No business winning that game on the road.
Yeah.
Big play VA makes it. And the Arian Springs cap.
I remember that. That was that game was so late. I was at my house watching it. I'm like, can you please end this? And I just see him running 20 yards back, and I'm like, fucking great, VA. You're going to get sacked, bro.
Yeah.
Nope. Slips tackles, bombs it down to Carrington?
No,
yeah.
Who was the guy that was...
it was Bayless.
Bayless.
Yeah.
Bayless.
Yeah.
Came together.
And that...
Bayless was pissed. You took my moment.
It was, VA's just... He was just a phenomenal quarterback.
He was that guy. My number 2, Dennis Dixon.
Yeah. I mean, I've had the opportunity to meet him a few times after he left Oregon, and just he's just a phenomenal human being. And just I remember,
I mean, the Michigan game sticks out.
The Statue of Liberty, so iconic, so great. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Dennis Dixon's just
Oklahoma.
Yeah, just should have won the Heisman if it wasn't for fucking
injuries.
Arizona.
House of Horse.
In the turf monster. But yeah, no, he
probably would have been first Oregon's national champion.
Yeah,
that year and first Heisman.
Oh, I was too young to bet, but I would have bet if he would have stayed healthy.
It would have happened.
Yeah. My number 2.
Yeah.
The Heisman winner,
Marcus.
So
DT's is number 1.
We'll see. Maybe he's honorable mention. You never know.
Oh God, if you put DT honorable mention.
So yeah, Marcus. I mean, how can you go wrong?
Right.
I mean. He was so good.
It was a perfect marriage between a guy who did nothing wrong. Yes, he got pulled over going speeding on I-5.
Oh, well, that just raised his street cred. Right. Marcus, I don't know if you Duck fans, you should know what Marcus drove. Marcus drove a Nissan Cube,
white Nissan Cube
SUV with Hawaii license plates.
Yep.
It's still down there. His brother Matt drives it.
He still didn't buy his brother a brand new car.
No, that alone, getting pulled over, it's just Marcus. How do you get pulled over in a fucking Cube, bro? That just raises street cred. He's a bad boy now.
Perfect gentleman. None of this we smoked it all bullshit.
Marcus. Yeah, he was just.
The cop even came to the door like, "Hey, it took a little while for the Hawaii shit to get over here." And brother, no worries. Thanks, give me my shit, let me go.
Yeah, no. I think it was a joke, but the song he was blasting. Oh fuck! What was it?
I have no idea.
It's just a rumor. I seriously doubt he was blasting this, but it was I'm So Paid. Akon, Lil Wayne, and Young Jeezy.
No way.
I can't confirm that, but it's probably the edited version. Knowing Marcus, it was probably the edited version, wasn't the unedited version. But
Marcus, we're probably listening to the "Somewhere Over the Rainbow" by that Hawaiian singer.
I love that song.
So do I.
I'm not going to sing it, but yeah. No,
please don't.
I mean Marcus, yeah, and I'm sure
he's my number 1.
I'm sure, as he should be.
He is honestly my number 1. There's no Oregon quarterback that was more influential, more loved, and more deserving of the Heisman, and more deserving of every single bit of praise that comes his way. He's deserved it and then some, because he is the epitome of an Oregon quarterback. Down to earth, loves his team, loves his culture, and does it the right way. None of this Johnny Manziel money sign, crotch grabbing.
Whoa! I love that. Hey, Kansas started that.
No, they did.
They were talking shit.
The kids wouldn't shake the hands. I get it.
Yeah.
But at that point,
fuck you.
But at that point, it's the third quarter. You're up. You're beating Kansas. You're already talking smack to the crowd. Avoid anything but the crotch grab. I'm for.
No, I'm sorry. If you're fucking Kansas football, you're not Kansas basketball.
No, you're not.
You're Kansas football. Grow the fuck up. You are terrible. You are absolute garbage. shake Oklahoma's hands.
The kids should have. The little kids that they're on the field, they should have shaken Oklahoma. Now the players, I don't give a damn about.
No, the players. If you're a Kansas player, shake their hand.
I don't necessarily care about that.
Yeah, no. You're.
That's because they're Oklahoma.
No, Oklahoma cannot shake Kansas hands. They're Oklahoma. They've earned that right. You're Kansas. You're the bottom.
You want them to bow down?
Sure.
I wouldn't want my team to bow down just because it's Kansas.
You're Kansas. You're terrible. Shake their hands. Grow the fuck up.
No.
If I was if I was Mayfield, if I was Mayfield and they did that to me, I would do a lot worse than a crotch grab.
Well, I would have planted the flag at Kansas too, like I did Ohio State.
I would have done that. I would have given them the double birds. Like, fuck out of here. You're Kansas, bro. You're Kansas football.
Okay, give me your number one, and I already know who it is.
Kellen Clemens.
No way.
Psych! Darren Thomas.
I
mean, my number one's
round of applause.
Darren Thomas.
Psych?
Yeah, no.
I love me some Kellen Clemens, but I knew who your number one was.
Yeah, no. If it was, if Darren Thomas just played for Oregon and not the Portland Thunder in the Arena League, he'd probably be my number two.
Yeah.
Because I think I only met him one time when he played for Oregon. But when Portland got an arena team,
Yeah.
and they signed Darren Thomas, that's what these lesser leagues need to do. I think the Avs trying to do that. If you're in Tuscaloosa, Portland, you're in these cities that don't have an NFL team, you need to be, your whole team needs to be college players from that area.
Agreed.
So if you're in Portland, you need to be Oregon State. You can do Washington State if there's no Seattle team. That's fine. You need to be local. You need to have local players on that team to get fan support. Because no one gives a shit about these about these random leagues. It's the NFL. So to get, if you were to say
viewership or fanfare.
Yeah, if you were, I was a fucking season ticket holder for the Portland goddamn Thunder.
Yeah.
And it was strictly because Darren Thomas was there. They signed Darren Thomas. They signed Colt Lyra. Colt Lyra didn't play. I think he played a game for him. He did play a game for him. I remember being.
And then he became Colt Lyra.
Yeah. But it's and they had other Ducks. They had Beavers. They had Pacific Northwest guys on that team.
But it was Darren Thomas.
It was Darren Thomas, and they would have meet and greets after every game. They'd go out to like tanning salons on a Tuesday and be like, hey, they'd shoot it out on Twitter or on the radio, be like, hey, so and so is here. So I got to meet Darren
numerous
times, and he knew me by name. He would see me after games. Hey, JC, what do you need signed? Because I would bring I would bring 8x10s. I brought. He did a signing. The Thunder did a signing at Dave & Buster's. I have this game worn Cal throwback jersey. That when I got it, it wasn't signed. I brought it. He signed it, and he knew me by name. And he was just a good guy.
I have the Rose Bowl lithograph of the paper, the Oregonian, from when we won the Rose Bowl in 2012, and all the stuff you bought him, I'm sure he loved, but he took a look at that and was like, wow.
Yeah, no, the last time I saw him, I think I made him mad. Yeah, I brought him an 8x10.
Trouble in Paradise?
Yeah, I brought him an 8x10.
You need to Dr. Phil it real quick?
Yeah.
I mean, we got time. We got the overtime segment. We can
I brought him...
call him up. We'll Dr. Phil this.
I brought him an 8x10 from the national championship game.
Wait, the Auburn?
Yes, the Auburn one. And I'm like, look, Darren, I have so many autographs from you. And he knew that. I'm like, this one needs to be special. Here you go. I handed him over the 8x10. I'm like, I'm going to need you to autograph it, and I'm going to need you to write.
Dyer was down.
And he looked at me, he's like, seriously, man? He's a good guy. And I'm like, Darren, I'm sure Dyer is a good human being. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
he was down.
He was fucking down in that national championship game.
Absolutely.
So can you please write that? And he wrote it. And he was like, all right, I get it. And I'm like, okay, Darren. And yeah, and he wrote it. And that's probably, out of my thousands upon thousands of Duck autographs, that one's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I mean, I even did a special, there's only 2 in existence. I did a print of, it's like an 11 by 14, maybe a little bit bigger. And the left side is the 2010 season, and the right side's the 2011 season. So it's all of his, a few different games in the background, kind of blurry, with him standing wearing his national championship jersey. And then on the other side was the 2011, where he was wearing the number 5 jersey. And then going back to back from the national championship is him in the Rose Bowl on the other side. And I had him sign that. And I got both of them framed up. And one of these days I'm going to send the other one to his mom, because she follows me on social media.
Yeah.
She absolutely loves seeing that kind of stuff.
You want to give me one of your honorable mentions first, your last honorable mention?
Yeah.
I got 4. How many do you have?
I got 3.
Okay.
I got 4.
Okay.
Achilles Smith. Old school.
Yeah.
Old school. I love me some Achilles Smith. That's the first Duck quarterback I remember in my head. Yeah, I know Fouts and all of them back in the day, but I remember Achilles Smith.
Yeah.
He would be my 9th.
My 9th, Keenan Howry.
Okay.
From the Joey Texas game.
Yeah.
And
I was like, wait.
you want me to bust out my number 8 just to make it?
Yeah, I was like, wasn't he a fucking wide receiver? Like,
My number 8's Royce Freeman, by the way.
Jesus Christ. Who's your legit, honest quarterbacks? Now I threw a pass, because then I could say fucking Chuck Tooraw, fucking Charles Nelson.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so 9 and 8 are total trolls. Keenan Howry and Royce Freeman. Number 7, Kellen Clemens. You got in your top 5.
My fake one. Yeah, no, Kellen Clemens. He's made himself a fucking fuck ton load of money in the NFL.
Yeah, I did.
Just being a clipboard holder.
Yep.
Sign me up for millions upon millions of dollars a year.
Nothing.
To wear a hat.
And a headset and a clipboard.
And hold a clipboard and occasionally get in for the Rams. I think he's still in the league.
I do.
Yeah, I think he's down there with San Diego or LA, the Chargers. But yeah, no, that's a good choice. My number 8, I guess, honorable mention, Masoli.
No.
It was tough not putting him in the top 5, because those were my formidable years as a Duck fan. I was in high school, getting into just being a rabid Duck fan, and just holy moly, okay,
yeah,
fucking Masoli.
I don't see how you didn't put him in.
Yeah, it was tough, but he's got to be at least in top 10.
My number 6, right out of the top, VA. I had VA right outside my top 5.
Good, as well you should. I mean, just 1 year,
tore it up.
So good. Did not deserve to be playing at the level of Eastern Washington for 3 years.
You're absolutely right.
It was overlooked.
And if it wasn't for the injury, we probably would have won the Pac-12 that year.
Oh, Oregon would have won the Pac-12 that year. Easy.
If Lockie isn't our quarterback, we beat Washington. They did not beat Washington that year. 38-3.
Oh, they didn't?
38-3 in Seattle. Westfield.
No, that was last. Oregon won up there.
No, we didn't.
They didn't win the VA year?
Nope. 38-3.
Huh.
Google it.
I'm going to Google it.
38-3.
38-3, all right. Is that...
Lockie.
No.
VA played, but then Lockie finished, didn't he?
No, they won.
They did not win the VA year.
So the throwback year was the last year Oregon...
Yes.
I'm calling bullshit. Hold ramble on.
Ramble on for the last few minutes as you Google. So we finished the show. This is the show. We finished top 5. We're all done with our honorable mentions and our top 5. We talked about DC, Andy Avalos. We talked about Burmeister transferring. We're still technically over the scholarship limit, I believe, by 3 or 4 players. That'll all get worked out in spring and summer, and then fall camp.
Suck it, nerd. I was right. Oregon won 26-20. Boom. It was the following year, dipshit.
You're right.
Washington's only beat us
You're right.
2 times.
God damn it.
Yeah, it was the blowout at Autzen, and then
the year after.
at Seattle, and then the year after was last year where Oregon won
Where
in overtime
okay.
or in last second, whatever, overtime.
No, it was overtime.
Yeah,
Fuck, you're right.
that's why.
26-21?
Suck it, cornhole. 26-20.
What was the result the next year after when we did lose?
That was the blowout. That was the
38-3
or 70 whatever.
70 and
yeah. And 38-3 was up in Seattle 2 years later. Yeah.
Fuck.
Fucking
God
idiot.
damn it.
Don't ever question me, cornhole. Don't ever question me.
All right, well, that's gonna wrap up the show.
Oh, I still got.
You got one more?
I got 2 more.
Go.
Colin Clemens. That was why I was able to pull it off for one. And then Dennis Dixon. Just out. He was 6. Just outside. It was tough. It was
Statue
tough.
of Liberty alone puts him ahead of VA.
No, like I said, this isn't. This is
I know,
for me.
I know.
It's more off the field for me than on the field.
Yeah.
If it was on the field, it'd be Marcus, number 1, and then number 30 would be number 2. Marcus is head and shoulders above every other Oregon quarterback.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, it's to me, like I said, it's more personal.